drops in. Screech of person SFX. Cold and dark, cockpit lit by CRT glow. Flap still zero, banter ricochets off Plex. Kentucky grin under Captain Shadow. 5 it's cued, roulette of meme and metal. John submission, nosedive straight to dread. Drum teacher fingers tap the armrest pedal. Chooses the winner, 1,000 points are fed. Keo guess God circle the globe. NFL jersey bounty hiding indoors. Words on stream if the schedule's loose. Then throttle slide toward descent's roll. Punch the sky, pixel shatter chat hearts rate. Low cost high, waffle scrapings fuel displays. Flare the dream, Filger's copy tastes like sin. Stream supreme, stick that landing, points roll in. Timeshare ads scroll across the MFD. One room, no walls, such premium sleaze. Energy drink sloshes in 0G. Bit crushed logo screams, please don't sneeze it. Ninja Tower checks the glide. Brace yourself, codes a scorecard right. Dr. Devious plots in neon spike. Unbearable floats through stall spin night. Nerdrite locates the hidden sign. Raven wing dragon slips the time. Bittersweet clips that nosedive fine. Peace and Jotto keep chat in line. Dream theater fills the cabin PA. Seinfeld punchlines loop on delay. Beach band echoes ride the replay. Retro sprites frame a twilight bay. Punch the sky, pixel shatter chat hearts rate. Low cost high, waffle scrapings fuel display. Flare the dream, Filger's copy tastes like sin. Stream supreme, stick that landing, points roll in. If the route is chaos, switch to MSFS 24 trials. Dark side stalls, canyon slaloms, dead stick miles. Landing rate roulette spins final, closest wins the crown. Fade to black, stream offline, never keeps us down.
Huh.
Ain't looking for nothing but a good time, and it don't
Huh.
get better than this.
Huh. Huh. Where's Walk?
Guess who's back again?
Check.
Tell me more, tell me more.
Does he look like a bitch?
Hapes, good evening.
There's always money.
Bliss,
in
evening.
a banana stand.
Clorix,
No touching.
good evening. Brace, afternoon. That's the way it loaded in. That's the way it loaded in, and I thought it would be best to just leave it here so you all could see it as well. This is what it was. John, good evening. Renaissance, evening. Raven, good evening. Bittersweet, good evening. Conti, thanks for the raid. Very nice of you. Thank you, Conti. Welcome, everybody. Chrissy, good evening. Finally got the sound effect in.
Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jay, they
Yeah, I really didn't want to move this plane. I felt if ever there were a poster for Fliggity Air, that was it. Right? Isn't that just perfect? I guess I either have to load in at a different spot or I have to slew, and I'm worried about slewing because maybe it gets messed up. I don't know. Some planes don't like slewing. You think it'll be okay? Bray says, I was half joking yesterday when I said I was worried about more office days with our new CEO. Guess what email I got a couple hours ago? Keep going.
That's my spot.
Keep going, Brace. Look at that.
I know I'd go from rags to riches.
Oh, we're definitely going to have to slew, right? Cannonball, good evening. How are you all doing? Welcome, everybody. Hope you had a good day today. Quote, going forward, all of our base team members will be expected to work in person 3 days each week. You'll be expected to, Brace. From 1 to 3, right? 1 day a week to 3 days. I mean, they have to have some reason to justify using that building, right? Or owning it. You're in person at your laptop?
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it. I don't think that's what she said. Let's see. Let me do Shift C. Look at this angle. Oh my gosh. Y 8 Y. I think that worked. That looks pretty good to me. Doesn't it? Brace, that just sucks so bad. I just hate that. I hate that. Because there's really no reason to justify it other than they have a building and they don't want to waste it. The other reason is they think it'll be better for productivity. And you and I both know that's not true. I worked out that it'll cost me around $10,000 and 300 hours per year. It'll cost you around $10,000 and 300 hours per year. Wow. I mean, 300 hours per year, if you have to go 3 times a week, that just sucks. Yeah, I'm going to need that back in my salary. That's what I'd tell him, Brace. You just got to make sure that this cost that I'm now incurring is I'm being compensated for. Thank you all. Gosh, it sucks. We are flying the Citation 10 from Lexington, Kentucky to Quebec City. We also have the end of month video tournament tonight. We'll forget the part where I was doing that 5 times per week before COVID. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Forget that part. I mean, that's not your fault. That was 5 years ago. It's not your fault. It got changed. This sucks. Well, here I am. What's going on, Captain? Yep, so we are flying this Citation from Lexington to Quebec City. We're doing our end of the month video tournament. I don't know if we'll have time for GeoGuessr. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's get this thing turned on. Let's see. First things first. No ground power here. Fine. Weights. Yes, import from SimBrief. There we go. Okay. Now, let's open up the tablet. For the checklist. All right, standby power switch is on. Emergency lights armed. Okay. Battery switches are on. What's going on, Ace? Haven't heard that in a while. Phoenix, evening. Think something is glitching. I loaded the third-party scenery and I have no terminal, and I loaded that good one from flightsim.to. Yeah, mine's working. It's right there. Right? Yeah, there it is. It's there. I would reload. Oh, you think it's GSX? We're going to do the APU. Switch to this real quick. Okay, those are on. Turn that boost. There it is. On. APU starter disengage should be on normal. Master switch.
What are you doing?
On.
I'm making a pan-roasted chicken.
Pan roasted.
Pan roasted? Like seared on the stove and then put in the oven?
Uh-huh. I've just taken the chicken out of the pan. It's so moist. I'm gonna let it rest now, about 5 minutes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's lots of brown bits stuck to the bottom of the skillet.
You're gonna deglaze that pan?
Oh, I'm gonna deglaze it. You wanna help me?
If I was there, I would. I'd take some red wine, about a quarter cup, and then a wooden spoon, and I'd deglaze the out of that pan.
I got a wooden spoon right here. It's pretty hard. Yeah, you can put some onion in while you're deglazing. Was thinking about shallots, actually. Oh, yeah. Shallots won't overwhelm the chicken's natural flavors. Yeah.
Randy Marsh!
Ah, Sharon!
Your time on Food Network Hotline has expired. To add more time, say cream fraiche.
Oh, it's so good. Chrissy, thank you for that. How wonderful is that? Don't you just love it? It's so good. Thank you, Chrissy. How about it? Okay. Bleed Air Avionics. On. There it is. Just upside down. Now I'm hoping they have let us do the different frequencies now, if this is a new update, which it's supposed to be, right? All right, make sure the parking brake is set. Yes, it is. Wheel chocks removed. Yeah. Cabin door, passenger briefing, seat belts. Right there. Turn on lights. Turn on Beyond ATC. We have 11 videos tonight. Love it so much, and I still don't know where it's from. It's from South Park, Chrissy. You've never watched that show? It's a good one. Hot here today, car said 102. Wow, Cannonball, really? It was not hot here. I mean, it was a nice day. It was a pretty day today. We grilled out hamburgers tonight for Labor Day. Some cubed potatoes on the grill and some foil and baked beans.
.10, sky condition clear, temperature 20, dew point 10, altimeter tree 019er, landing and departing runways 0409er. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Victor. Bluegrass Airport information, Victor, 1450 Zulu, wind 090 at 5, visibility 10, sky condition clear, temperature 20.
Okay, clearance 132.35. And let's see, that was ATIS clearance FMS. Okay. So now I get to do all this and hope that I can do it, because I struggle with this a lot. We're going to be getting runway 4 vectors out of here because they don't have any departures. Next. That's fine.
Hi, y'all are. I'm glad for you to see me, I guarantee.
Evening, Gumbo. Crispy, what kind of tacos did you have, Crispy? We should be getting 450 tonight. It says 390, but I think it'll be different. All right, there's V speeds. Okay. Currently, we're supposed to be doing runway 24. We'll say Zulu. I'll do vectors for now until I know more. PESIC 4. Sinro. Activate. We'll leave that for now. Beef, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and hot sauce. Yeah, very traditional taco. John said I was hot in LA today too. It didn't help playing Metal Gear Solid Delta with an 82 degrees Celsius GPU next to me, cooking. John, how's that game? But they're still yummy, crispy, aren't they? Still good. Next. Okay, we haven't gotten Squawk yet. Let's go on and... It looks fantastic and the controls are so smooth. Nice. Worth $60. Exhorter. Oh, yeah. Hot sauce won't overwhelm the beef's natural flavors. Not worth the money, John says. Yeah, it's hard to justify that, isn't it? Let's pick up IFR. Lexington clearance. Fliggity 1169. With information Victor picking up IFR to Quebec City.
Fliggity 1169, Lexington clearance, thanks for Victor. Clear to Quebec Lesage. Radar vectors Lexington then is filed. Maintain 5,000 feet. Expect flight level for 50, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.75. Squawk for 615.
I'm trying to turn it off. I couldn't turn it off. Nope. Nope. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. I'm completely closing it. I couldn't turn it off fast enough. Crap. Awful. I was trying to click on it and it wouldn't let me click on it in time. Nope. We do it again. I wrote it down. Not letting my co-pilot screw me over again. Kino, this plane is wonderful. Yeah, this plane is great. Lexington clearance, Fliggity 1169 with information Victor picking up IFR to Quebec City. Try it again.
Fliggity 1169, Lexington clearance cleared to Quebec Lesage Airport. Radar vectors Lexington then as filed. Maintain 5,000 feet. Expect flight level 450, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.75. Squawk 1544.
Runway 04, radar vectors Lexington then is filed. Maintain 5,000. We'll expect flight level 450, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 120.75, squawk 1544, Fliggity 1169.
Fliggity 1169, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for start or taxi.
121.9er for start taxi, Fliggity 1169. Nice. Okay, so let's do 1544 for squawk. Previous. Nothing else, right? 121, they've already got it in. Okay, good. HYK is Lexington, I think. In this file. Now, they did say expect 450. So we're going to put that in. Okay. Done. Done. Fuel is done. Yes, that's correct. 54. And we already saw our V-speeds. Starting the engines. We've already done that. Close that valve. Check the start duct pressure. I thought it was under engine, but it's it is just, it looks weird from this angle. Right engine start. I'm gonna have to do that again because those were not at idle. I also need to change my levers. Oil pressure bay 1. Hydraulic pressure should be 3,100. 31. Left engine start. Gens are already on. GPU's already disconnected. We can turn off the APU here in a second. Uh, 5,000 we need to put our altitude at. We're gonna do vectors, so we're gonna go heading mode, FLC, okay. So now we can turn APU off. Don't need any of this, but we are going to turn this back on. Flaps. 15. Speed brakes are fine. Anything? Yes. Pilot heat. I mean, pitot heat. I always think that says pilot. Pitot heat. Speed brakes. Good. Fuel boost will turn off. Roar! Standby gyro is good. Anti-ice don't need. Pressurization is always set to normal here. Taxi. Lexington ground, Fleet 1169 requesting push and start. Should have already done that.
Fligety 1169, Lexington ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Facing northeast, Fligety 1169. Trim. Looking right here. Right in that green. Yaw dampers on. Crew briefed. Radar. Transponder TARA. We already did that. Exterior lights. Engine instruments. ICAS. Okay. Lexington ground. Fligety 1169 requesting taxi to runway.
Fligety 1169, runway 22 taxi via Tango 1, Tango 2, Alpha 7.
Runway 4 taxi via Tango 1, Tango 2, Alpha 7, Fligety 1169. Can't read my own writing.
Negative, clarify departure runway 22 and taxi via Tango 1, Tango 2, Alpha 7.
You got me at runway 22? ATIS said 04. Wow. Runway 22 is not what ATIS said. Tango 1, Tango 2, Alpha 7, Fligety 1169. I guess we're doing a different one.
Negative, taxi via Tango 1, Tango 2, Alpha 7.
Sure. Yeah, I'm going to let the co-pilot take that.
Runway 22 taxi via Tango 1, Tango 2, Alpha 7, Fligety 1169.
Down the hill. All right, I have to put in a different runway because that is not what ATIS said we were going to be doing. Okay. First one was my mistake, even though I think it's crazy that they did a different runway than ATIS said. But the second one was not my fault. That was typical Beyond ATC not reading direction changes. Or taxi runways. Can't join it. I had to replace one of the bathroom exhaust fans. Wow, Mr. Mixed T. I couldn't do that. That's for sure. There's no way I could do that. I just don't like dealing with anything electric in my home. Because I'm sure that it involved turning off the power to that bathroom from your circuit breaker and then unscrewing things and unplugging wires from it and then plugging wires back into the new fan, then screwing it all back in and then turning the circuit breaker back on. I just don't like to do that. Why is it that the ground traffic has to use taxiways?
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Max, what's going on? Long time no see. Like, why can't the ground traffic use the painted white lines for ground traffic? Max, what's been going on with you? You can plan a flight from Lexington to Quebec City, but a couple screws scary. It's not the screws. No, it has nothing to do with the screws. It's the electricity. Bliss, this scenery is free. This scenery is far from fancy. This is the same Lexington scenery we've used for 5 years.
119.1.
119.1, Fleet 1169. Lexington Tower, Fleet 1169, requesting departure.
Fliggity 1169, Lexington Tower, wind variable, fly heading 230, runway 22, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 230, runway 22, cleared for takeoff, Fliggity 1169. So I need to make that 230. Got it? My dad never turns off the breaker when we played with electricity. It's a bit scary sometimes. Oh, you should always turn it off. Not sure when we last talked. 2 years ago, I moved 2 hours away for a new job. I think that sounds familiar, Max. Not a huge fan of the town I moved to, but absolutely love the new job. Well, that's good. Chrissy says, who are you talking to? It's AI, Chrissy. It's not a real person. Why are you apologizing? It's a good question. It's for practice, Chrissy. I'm just practicing.
Let's punch it. Punch it!
Engage.
Punch it! All right, Chewie, punch it! Punch it!
Punch it, we can beat him.
Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! Let's get the hell out of here.
Man, my pedals are really struggling. Oh my gosh, I'm really struggling to turn. Why? Wow, really? Oh my gosh, and then that. Ooh, that was weird. Something from the update? Also, why did that go like that real quick?
Fliggity 1169, contact Lexington departure.
Contacting Lexington departure, Fliggity 1169. Lexington departure, Fleet 1169 at 2,300 feet, climbing for 5,000.
Fliggity 1169, Lexington departure, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 190.
Climb maintain flight level 190, Fliggity 1169.
Fliggity 1169, turn left, heading 100.
Turn left, heading 100, Fliggity 1169. Oh, I'm not afraid of AI.
1169, cleared direct Lexington. Resumo navigation.
Clear direct Lexington, resuming on navigation, Fleet 1169. Oh, direct, sorry. Oh no. That didn't work. Or did it? It doesn't. Oh, it did work. It just looks weird. Okay. It just looks weird. I think it worked. Like I said, I bought a new PC a couple months ago, so this is about the latest exciting thing for me. Well, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. More than me, I don't have a new PC. So now I just want to see us turn left, and it looks like we are. All right, let's check that checklist. Okay, doing well. Exhorter, what are you saying? Bliss said after just a few days, I don't even want to fly without Beyond ATC now. I just like it because it helps me know what I should be putting in my flight plan. You know, that's why I also don't mind. I don't mind having during the flight itself. I don't mind the co-pilot taking over because I just want to hear the info. I don't care as much about replying to it, except for the beginning. Like I want to be able to repeat the instructions back at the beginning. Other than that, I don't really care, which is why at the end of the flight, I always leave it on the co-pilot. That way I can just hear what they want me to do. Yeah, Bliss, definitely. Oh, that's good, Bliss. Chrissy said my parents' internet sucks.
Fliggity 1169. Contact Indianapolis Center 126.375. See you.
Chrissy, is it just too slow for you?
Center on 126.375.
Renaissance says, I feel like my video isn't great tonight. Not that I feel like they're ever great, but I couldn't decide, so I just chose one from my list last minute.
Fliggity
Okay.
1169, climbing 1616,600 for flight level 190.
Fliggity 1169, Indianapolis Center, climb maintain flight level for 50.
Climb maintain flight level 450, Fliggity 1169.
Okay. When the in-flight announcement came on today after landing, I thought to myself, welcome to this place here. Did you, Phoenix? That's great. Stream is freezing a bit for me, but I'm stuck here till tomorrow night. Chrissy, why are you stuck there? Why can't you go home? We'll start the videos when we get to cruise. Oh, in the meantime, something that I have not played in a while. We do have a video tournament AI song. I haven't played it in a while. So, here you go.
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
September baby.
Ice Cube, thank you for the sub. That was a good pause, by the way.
Start the stream, the tension hums. A dozen memes and rising drums. Cue the chaos, let it play. One will shine, the rest decay. Wires buzz and voices call. 1,000 hopes in pixel brawl. One by one they take their shot.
CMX.
Curated madness overclocked. Who'll get the crown tonight? Who'll make the fliggity laugh just right?
I'll be back.
He's the judge, the final say. Fliggity rules, no ties, no sway. Frame by frame, the fate is sealed. Only one may wield the Clip King shield.
Another great song. Amazing.
Chat erupts in twitching flames. Inside jokes and glory games. Reactions loud, absurd and bold. A viral tale already told. Tournament arcs, a reckoning storm. All champions must transform. New clips rise, illusion shatter. Only the fresh chaos matters. He's the judge, the final say. Fliggity rules, no ties, no sway. Frame by frame, the fate is sealed. Only one may wield the Clip King shield.
It's pretty good, isn't it, Chrissy?
Submit your best,
Submit your best.
or fall like the
or fall like the rest.
And remember, Fliggity sees if he.
I don't know what it says at the end. Still a great song. Amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. How about it, Jado? What's going on? How about it? So good. We're going to be doing this tournament in just a second. We're at 29,000 feet. I'm just getting a feel for what we're looking at. We have a 31 knot crosswind, 16 knot tailwind. The ETE continues to drop. I was just curious to see if this would change. This said 2 hours. Now it says 1 hour and 36. I don't know if we'll have time for Geo. We'll see.
You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so bad. Life is unfair.
What's up, Waz? Got my first cash fare today. Very unwelcome surprise. What does that mean, was? Like they didn't have to use the app? I thought all Ubers and stuff didn't take cash. How does that work? I mean, Uber's got to get their money, and I know you're not giving them part of your cash. The app expected me to take cash from them like a taxi. So how does that work with Uber getting their fees? Uber then charges you. Strange. Did you like that, Waz? I wouldn't like that. I would rather have the security of the digital payment knowing it was legit. Yeah, I don't care for it. Yeah, I agree. As a driver too, right? Yeah, as a driver, you don't want to have cash on you, and you don't want as Uber, you wouldn't want.
No, sir, I don't like
people knowing that their drivers could be carrying cash. Yeah, I that's scary. All right, 10,000 more feet. Hour 33. All right, I think we're going to go on and do this video tournament because that time is going to start creeping, so we're going to turn this down. All right, let's go. Please don't let it fall again on him. Oh, God. Oh, So tonight we have 11 videos. They are from Cannonball, Ice Cube, Captain, Renaissance, Arctic, Nerd, Walk, Phoenix, Waz, John, and Clorix. Cannonball, Renaissance, Walk, Phoenix, and Clorix are all into the second round. That means there are 3 first-round matchups. They are between Ice Cube and Captain, then Arctic and Nerd, and then Waz against John. What that means is that Ice Cube is going first, and it looks like Ice Cube made a video and said it took a while to make. So this could be an interesting one to start off the night. 6 minutes long. Let me turn it up a little bit. Look at him. Sweet. Look at that puppy. Oh. Ty needed a best friend, and we got Max, a Boston Terrier. Sweet. Big boy. Oh. Look at him fighting over the toy. That's so sweet. Look at him fighting over the toy. Oh, so sweet. Look at him. So cute. Then a week of getting Max, he contracted the deadly parvo virus. Poor thing. I'm not going to cry, Ice Cube. You're not going to make me cry.
See, there is a boy that needs your help. I've done all that I can do myself.
Lost a lot of weight, and at a fast rate, we took him to an emergency vet that gave him less than a 50% chance of pulling through. Look at that pup.
I'm sure you can understand.
Came home with IV supplies to give Ty fluids and medication and nurse him back to health.
She goes in to hold
Okay, Raven.
his hand.
Ty survived the parvovirus but did not put weight back on. We took Ty to a regular vet for an exam and blood work. Yeah, you can tell he's moving a little weird. Poor thing. Test came back that he no longer had parvo, but he had he tested positive for coccidia and valley fever. There still was something not quite right that we couldn't figure out.
Can you hear me?
Look at this puppy. Progressively got worse. He continued to lose weight and his joints swelled up. He became immobile and had to be carried around everywhere since he had extreme pain in his joints. Look at this puppy. In June, he was diagnosed with hypertrophic osteodystrophy. HOD is a painful, self-limiting developmental bone disease in rapidly growing large breed puppies. Sad. Oh, no. He's putting on prednisone for the standard 2 weeks. Although Ty improved, he again declined once off the prednisone. Vet said he was at his limit of how long one can be on prednisone, so Ty was put on gabapentin with no improvement. This is so sad.
Try to be strong and see him through.
On his joints, helping him move around. We gave Ty all the love we could, hoping he would get better.
God who he needs right now.
With his quality of life, we sadly brought him into the vet to put him down. I asked the vet if we could put him back on prednisone since he was doing so much better on it. The vet said, why not? What do we have to lose?
Live life without this fear. What would
Ty now having his last chance, the recovery would be the toughest to overcome, but he had some fight left in him.
without him here, he's so tired.
This puppy. With Ty back on prednisone and a low-protein diet,
I'm locking the vault. It's a vault!
he quickly started improving again, exercising him in the pool to ease the pain in his joints along with ice packs. Helped with his recovery. He stayed on prednisone for nearly 3 months.
Can you see him? Can you make him feel alright? You can hear me.
So sweet. So sweet.
Let me take his place somehow. See, he's not
Look at him moving a little bit better. Look at him moving a little bit better.
he's my
months of being on prednisone, Ty's swelling in his joints was nearly all gone. He no longer tested positive for valley fever and was putting weight back on. It was time for Ty to come off all the meds.
Can you see him? Can you make him feel alright? You can hear.
Beat the odds, became a typical goofy boxer. Look at him go. Look at him go. Wow. Thought that was my dogs. Oh, stop it. Stop irritating them. Ty is thankful to Dr. Callahan at Mission Pet Clinic. Look at him. So sweet. Dr. Halbach at Buena Pet Clinic for saving his life. His human family. How about that? And most importantly, his best friend, Max. How about that? How about it, Ice Cube? The harmonica video was from today, Ice Cube
Ladies
said.
and gentlemen, welcome back.
That guy's funny. Captain says, well, then maybe we just skip my... No, you listen. You have to understand. It's a great video. My criteria is, would I watch it again? It's a hard watch. I mean, obviously, it's a wonderful ending, but it's a hard watch. You know, just because it's so emotional. So we'll see. If it's a video that I wouldn't necessarily watch again, the tiebreaker is it just then a better video? So we're going to find out. Captain is going up against that. Here's the video that's the Captain with NFL football hilarious moments of 2024. And now for something completely different.
It's a boomer.
My gosh.
Crochet.
Casey Kasem.
Go team, go squad.
Every time. John knows.
Drops it inside the 5 and spins out of bounds.
I'm so sorry, Captain, that this was what we had to do.
He's fired up. Good for you.
You never know how these are going to work out.
Yeah, this is what I do when I hit it tight.
What's that? Hut! Terrible! What's that? Somebody jump on sides! Damn!
Yeah, go get it, big fella. Hear you.
Take it all off. Come on now.
No thanks.
Well, this is not NFL Network After Dark.
That is not a souvenir, sir.
You want to bet?
And he is not pregnant.
Collins, 32! 32! 32! We got fucking fire, man! I know. Here we go, 32!
I know.
Apparently they have a fire, Kenny.
Sounds like it. Cotterington, return man from the 24. Makes his move. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Oh, God. Looking for him.
John Cena.
Going for him. It is caught, and he's in. Touchdown.
The spin move at the last second. And then
Watch the flip. Watch the flip.
What is that, bro?
There is a bird on the field.
Roar! A bird.
And Hacker has it blocked. Tampa Bay's got it. Scoop and score. Probably going to get a penalty. Too many birds on the field. just grab him. Just grab him. Can you grab him? Nope.
Be nice. So can I just escort him?
Nope.
Nope. Bird's got his own ideas.
Nope. Get to the sideline.
Duck.
That'll stop the clock.
Oh, someone's holding
Good
him.
wrestling move that Angeloni puts on him, but you're right. He does not go down.
Never went down.
Knees don't touch. And then he kind of brings in another WWE move right there.
Wow. 3rd and 26. And one timeout left. You better hurry.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is disaster in the making here. You're going to have to do something when it comes down to this play.
Game over.
Complete, and the game is over.
Scores this half for Detroit.
Those poor Bears last year.
This moment of zen. This looks amazing.
Absolutely blasted his backside.
Watch my guy, Petit Frere. Watch 78. Stay on 78. Get out of my way, Kamari Lassiter.
Threw him out of the club.
And then he lays down on top of him.
And this is what Matt Ryan's going to do next week.
Okay, it wasn't a real person. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, the big fella.
The tackle. And it's just
the terrible play. What are you doing?
I would love to.
He still didn't go down.
But the crowd loves it. They lose yardage, but they love the imagination.
Zappy.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh no.
Goodness.
Oh.
Pierce. Don't kneel down, Big Pierce.
God, he went down so awkwardly.
Aaron Rodgers thought Breece Hall scored, so he's telling the sideline, throw the flag, challenge. So now the word, they're upstairs, they're checking, yeah, throw it. So Jeff Ulbrich, I'm going to throw it first. Oh, man, drop the flag. Then the play is run. They get the touchdown, and Rodgers says, Coach Brick, take your flag.
Very discreetly. Nobody saw it, right? Nobody saw it.
Here's the flag throw by Ulbrich.
Oh, my. That saved the Jets. That may turn the season.
It didn't.
I mean, he makes the tackle. Cody Ford is starting at left tackle, and boom. There's the butt fumble. That was the butt tackle. Oh, that's where he went. Collinsworth smiling.
So this Thursday, NFL football.
Roughness on Rodgers.
Offense, number 8.
He laughed.
15-yard penalty.
I saw that.
From the end of the run. First down, Buffalo.
Rare company right there for a quarterback to ever have that. I guess just a little too late. So he gets sacked on one play, then gets picked, and then gets called for unnecessary roughness.
You know about Dak? He's got the hamstring. They tell me that CeeDee Lamb has a shoulder and is questionable.
There's another look at that touchdown throw to Dontavian Wicks, and you're going to see as he comes off the line, Ugo Amadi, he just does a flop. I mean, he's trying to get, he thinks he's getting picked. He's going to try to sell it to draw the flag.
It sure
last one
is the case. Nice grab by Powell.
We're going to give it 5 minutes.
He is ruled down inside the 40 with a lot of pushing and shoving.
Las Vegas with a 1-point lead.
So 10 seconds left.
Back for Fields. That didn't work. Get it out of the playbook.
You ever walk into a bar with a reindeer, an elf, Jesus and Santa?
Not since breakfast.
He's third down at 6.
All right, there you go. That was Captain's video. That was the representative of the Bengals. That was representative of the Bengals season last year. Do you think they'll be better this year, Maple? I just did my fantasy football draft tonight before the stream. I do not have any Bengals on my team. So between, the Bengals, not the Bengals. The Bengals were an 80s band. The Bengals are a football team. Didn't go well, Captain? Burrow throw for 500 yards and lose every game? Yeah, I could see that. They're called the Bungles, Hapes said. So it was between Ice Cube and Captain, the dog video and the football video. Both are videos I wouldn't necessarily watch again, but Ice Cube's was certainly the better video. So Ice Cube will advance. I say that in the nicest way possible, Ice Cube, because anything that is going to make me tear up, I don't want to put myself through that. So Ice Cube moves on. We'll be going up against Cannonball. Cannonball, if you want to be thinking about that. The next video that we're going to be watching belongs to Arctic. Do you say Bengals and Bengals the same way? Sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Letters can sound the same. It's true. As in Arctic, as in Pringles. It's an accent. Okay, how do you say Pringles? Do you say Prangles? You say it just like me. Yeah, Pringles. Is what you look at in the bathroom a mirror. Yeah. The E is the difference, not the I. Yeah, you're right. Let me see here. Let me come up with what would be another one? Hold on. You say Bengals like the name Ben. Bengals. Bengals? Oh, dear. A pin isn't a peen, John says. Is that what you're saying? I know, Hapes. You say it more like Bangles. No, I know, but that's a band from the 80s. Oh, I've got it. I've got the perfect word. England. Arctic. I say Bengals like I do England. E-N-G. That's how I say Bengals. I say it the way I say England. I don't say Angland or in England. England. I say England. That's how I say Bengals. Or English. Or Englishman. What if you said it more like end? Said what more like end? England? England? The E sound? England? England? No, nobody says that. Nobody says that. It's England. Like Bengals. Arctic is next. This could go on forever. Here's Arctic.
English, motherfucker.
A few weeks ago, I
Do
gave
you
camera-
speak it? Yes.
15-minute video. I'll give it 5.
Man Jamie free reign to spend £500 on Temu tools.
Whoa!
I don't know
Thank you, Raven.
anything about what's arrived.
He ordered Temu tools.
Thing works. I don't know if you've made good choices, bad choices. Oh, mate, look at that. It's already got a crack in it. Let's see what I got for my money. What's first?
Well, in this box, I've got about 50 things.
50?
And we'll start with this. This was 50 Great British pounds.
Brilliant. All right, give this to the cardboard processor. That's hilarious.
The hairdryer?
It is a handheld welder. I have to say, remember we did the Amazon one of these a few months ago? 9 months ago. I had bought this tiny little stick
Morning,
welder
Bronco.
from Amazon. I've actually used it a good half a dozen times since then. It's been really great. I didn't know that welders could get even smaller, but here we are. It doesn't say how many amps it is, but I'm going to guess it's pretending to be 120 amps, which I just absolutely don't believe is possible. Wow. This is what you are trusting your lack of blindness to?
What is he doing?
It goes up to 200. There is no way that's 200 amps. Here we go, welding. Bloody hell! No way, Jamie! It almost melted through! I really hate to say it, first impressions are phenomenal. That is awesome! This was meant to be a video like crapping on cheap tools. I'm gonna put a nice high quality welding electrode in. You can fit an 1/8 inch electrode in. What? I can't believe it, mate. This feels like it's as good a stick welder as my skills could even justify having. Well, there we go. We now have a second awesome little portable welder. Next up. Violent fan. Compressed air duster. No way, mate. That is pretty violent. Will it replace my compressed air? How does it make so much air? Wow.
What do you think for 20 quid?
I probably wouldn't volunteer.
You do,
to spend
Brace?
20 quid on it. No. Ooh. I actually quite like that, Jamie. An adjustable angle welding magnet. Right, let's say I needed to repeat this angle. Turn the magnet on.
Oh, that's cool.
Not bad. Let me guess, £15.
25.
Oh.
But it goes with this. Another welder. It's a spot welder.
I admit, Jamie, I should have been more open-minded when it came to this thing. I think this is pushing the limits of how open-minded I can be about a ridiculous-looking welder. Oh, it's for spot welding nickel tape. Ah! Mate, that's sick.
It's 14 quid.
£14. That's cool, but I'm probably never going to use it. Oh, you've got me excited, Jamie. I do love a long-nibbed marker. Oh, it's literally called a long-nibbed marker. Bloody good. Classic problem. I want to trace around something. Conventional Sharpie. You see the problem. Long-nibbed marker. You can get right up on the edge, nice and square.
Ooh, look at that. You get 15 there.
That's pretty nice.
Considering how expensive a Sharpie is.
John, you didn't know you needed that until just now, did you?
Good deal.
It's pretty nice.
Right, so you know how you love those new gloves that you bought, the orange ones?
Yeah.
Well, got something even better.
That looks disgusting. What are you holding up to me? What?
If you don't want your whole hand to
Is
get
it pickled
hot,
ginger?
you could just pop them on your fingers.
Individual finger gloves.
I mean, they're not very efficient to put on, but they keep your hand nice and cool.
How do you put it on? I've got no idea what I'm going to use these for.
ATP they were.
They're $1.
If you want to switch it up a little bit.
$1.
That goes on way better. I have to say, the black one is, that would be the one of choice. Also, thicker material, less likely to rip quite as prematurely.
So what are you saying, 10 out of 10?
Begrudgingly, I have to say, good purchase, Jamie. I think this is a coolant hose.
It looks like one. Flexible drill bits,
Crispy.
so you can drill round corners.
I believe it when I see it. Let's go find a corner to drill.
Oh, really?
What if I needed to screw this screw
Really?
in the inside of the grinding room? Stupid thing works.
Dude, that thing's awesome.
Not a ping pong racket, is it? Power on. Bugger, he's charging. Ooh, diamond files. I'll never be upset to have more files in my life, but I will be upset if they're crap quality. Supposed benefit of a diamond file is...
Yeah, that drill extension was really cool.
Materials. The potential downside, if they're bad, is you strip the diamond right off it. I haven't spent a lot of time with diamond files, so I don't have a great frame of reference, but I do think it's getting a little bit smooth here rather quick. Nevertheless...
How much do you think they were?
£6.50.
£4.45.
Can't really complain too much, even if they do only last a single use. I'm pretty sure that was like £30. £4.50, £30. 12-inch magnetic.
That's 5 minutes, and I think it's pretty good so far. I'm going to leave that open. In the event it moves on to the next round, we'll just continue that video if it moves on. It's going up against Nerd.
This is a custom-built Lego roller
Nerd also gets 5 minutes.
coaster tied to a giant hydrogen
A working Lego roller coaster in space.
balloon being launched into space. If everything goes to plan, in about 90 minutes the motors will
me
turn
too,
on,
Chrissy.
giving our brave astronauts the ride of their lives. But that's a big if. You see, it started with this, the official Lego space coaster. It has to be pushed round by hand, but it's nonetheless charming, albeit with one major flaw. It's not in space, and so an idea was born. Would it be possible to make an actual space coaster? I mean, we've all seen the movie Up, but would it work for real? Tying a giant balloon to an object and sending it to the stratosphere? We're gonna need a bigger balloon. But then could I even build a roller coaster that was reliable enough, or capable of surviving the extreme conditions and forces? Well, I figured the best place to start would be to build Lego's existing roller coasters, and see what I could learn from them. First there's this red and white design, which I previously combined 10 of to make one giant roller coaster. Like most rides, it uses a chain-based lift hill, which works very reliably. However, the same can't be said for the layout. The corner pieces are a common failure point, flat and often killing the speed. And this long stretch of flat track for the station sees a similar problem. In fact, when I initially built it, the ride wouldn't even do a complete lap, with about 5 different frequent failure points. Reading online, it seems to be a common problem, and frustratingly, it got less and less reliable with time, until I couldn't get it to work at all. Then there's a
Wonder why
leap
that's the
coaster,
case.
bold and radically different. It physically lifts a piece of track up, before a giant drop, 2 loops.
Well, if it doesn't
and
work
heading
with
back to the
gravity, it's
start.
not going to work
Or at
without
least
gravity.
That's what's supposed to happen. It's even less reliable than the first coaster, only working about half the time. The lift is a huge failure point, with the 2 pieces of track often misaligning, causing this to happen. The fact that I filmed it from so many different angles shows just how prevalent this issue was. That said, I appreciate the set's ambition, and it introduces a downhill curve piece, which really is a game changer, meaning we can now turn corners without losing speed. And just for fun, if you move this piece like this and this piece like this, you can combine the 2 versions. How cool is that? Well, until it fails.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Obviously in space, I won't be able to put it back on track if it derails, or give it a little nudge if it gets stuck. So I was suddenly faced with the overwhelmingly daunting task of building a roller coaster significantly more reliable than LEGO themselves. Thankfully, I wouldn't be alone. Meet Dan. He's been helping me with filming, stop motion, and generally building stuff since the start of the year, and he seems to really like waving. We'll be designing the roller coaster together, but even then, we're not just tying some Lego to a helium balloon and hoping for the best. There are actual professionals involved, the space nerds. Their company is literally called Sent Into Space, so whilst it's our job to make a consistently reliable Lego roller coaster, it's theirs to launch it to the stratosphere. We designed it first using any old pieces in any old colour, so it looks ridiculous, but it also looks kinda cool. We opted for lift hills instead of the wildly unreliable lift, and avoided excessive flat sections, making frequent use of the downhill curves. It's as wide and tall as aerospace regulations allow, and most importantly, it worked like a dream. We had it running for over an hour, that's about 250 laps, and it only stopped because the motors eventually ran out of battery. It's kind of a shame there's no loop, it was just too much of a failure point, but otherwise I was delighted with it. Whether or not it would work in space was another question, but for now it was looking promising. The next step then is to rebuild the whole thing with less erratic colours and pieces, and hopefully make it a bit sturdier. This time I built a more tailored base, and adopted the strut system from LEGO's red and white design. I then built upwards using white columns and crossbeams, again like LEGO's own, and opted for the Loop Coaster's yellow track. The end design looked simple, sleek and stunning, and again most importantly worked flawlessly, since nothing had actually changed other than the colours and precise pieces used. The next step was to name the ride and create some cool branding. We now just had to hope the newly named roller coaster would survive the 4-hour drive to the space headquarters. It did not. So after quickly
come on, there's no way it looked like that.
Nerds. They immediately suggested a number of changes. Firstly, they wanted to swap out the flimsy Lego base for a custom carbon fiber one. They 3D printed custom pieces with Lego connection points
so they're no longer
to hold
Legos.
Each column in the perfect position. And from here, well, things took a sinister turn. I'm not proud to admit to you what happened next. We broke the rule.
Thou shalt not glue Lego.
I've seen people glue Lego sets. Sometimes you gotta do it.
Finally, Matt and Niall swapped out the Lego motors for their own, which had been tried and tested at the extreme altitudes. And after mounting the cameras, it was time for a test run. So this is now the final roller coaster. It's all been glued together. We've got a 360 camera mounted here. We've got a tiny run cam there and one here as well to get like the close-up ride photo. The motors have all been swapped out for ones they can remotely activate. And yeah, we're ready for a test run. It's hanging from the ceiling, which seems kind of scary, but pretty soon it's going to be going a lot higher than this. It's also a good point to introduce our two brave astronauts. And by now you're probably wondering, does it come with a Lego frog? Of course, and he's going to be the first ever Lego frog to go.
That was 6 minutes. So the question is, what video would I rather keep watching? We stopped each one about a third of the way through. Am I more interested to see how that does in space, or do I want to see more tools? For me personally, I think I'd rather just see the tools. I'm curious what other tools he has. So nerd, I'm so sorry, but Arctic moves on. Now, I will say, let this be a lesson. If you submit a 15-minute video and you want me to see a specific part, you have to let me know in your description. Pretty please. We will watch more of those tools going up against Renaissance a little bit later. The next video belongs to Woz. Now, I have seen a little bit of this. Miss Flig and I have talked about this recently, obviously because we've talked about going to Vegas. We were looking at actual showings of this. This, for those that don't know, they are showing The Wizard of Oz in the Sphere, and they've redone some scenes with new CGI. And the tickets are really, really expensive. By the way, Woz, this is going up against John. John, that you're going to be going up against this video. The tickets are really, really, really expensive. And when I say expensive, I mean the cheapest tickets are about $150. So 2 people to go watch an hour-and-a-half movie would cost you $300. They didn't redo the whole thing, Arctic. They definitely stretched the ratio of some things, but you can tell by watching certain scenes that they have added things. Not only do they, for those that don't know, and you're going to see it, not only did they change the screen, but they have added things in the sphere itself that people have to endure. So here you go. Here's the tornado scene. The most expensive tickets are $400, so if you want to go and sit in good seats, you can spend $800 to watch The Wizard of Oz. Look at them sitting down. What's up, window? It's also pretty crazy that not all the seats are sold out. Did you notice that? There's a lot of empty seats. I think it's because it's too expensive. So just wait. Like that tornado obviously is added, the way that looks. They definitely redid that. They didn't have that technology in 1939. Look at their hair blowing. You see their hair blowing? Now stuff is actually flying around the theater. That's why people are reaching their hands up. This is a good video too, Waz. Like, you can see the stuff blowing in the theater now. You see it? It's a good video because the person that did this is showing more than the screen. Yeah, look at all that stuff flying at them. Look at all the leaves. Look at the leaves coming at them. Isn't that funny? And you know the sound is good. Like, you know the sound is good, too. Oh, and at the end of this movie, they drop foam apples from the ceiling. Listen to them clap. Like, it's got to be a great experience, you know? Like, there's a scene, remember the poppy fields where they're in the poppies? Like, there's a scene where, like, you're in the poppies looking up at, you know, the Good Witch or whatever, and It's supposed to be pretty cool. That video is a good one, Waz, and it's going up against John. Did John do something better? John going to the well. Finishing another breaking kitchen. It snows on them in the poppy scene. That's right. That's right. Look. The chef's hat. Shoot.
Previously on Breaking Kitchen.
That is it. Get up.
Following Walter's failure, the blue team dominated the challenge, leaving the red team with just 1 point.
You brought meth into my kitchen.
But after some negotiations...
Interesting, Hapes. Interesting.
Are you nuts? I want to find out.
He managed to secure 5 points, giving the red team a chance for a comeback. Now it's up to Gus to keep this momentum going strong. After a short break, Chef Ramsay returns ready to pick up the challenge where it left off.
Listen carefully, all of you. There's something very important that you need to know.
Not so long ago, I've lost a great chef and a dear friend. Can't disclose any details, but today's gas leak in my office reminds us how dangerous this industry can be.
A lot of AI on the voice.
Let's move forward. Now.
I don't get it.
Next up, Gustavo.
A restaurant can be a dangerous place if you're not prepared.
Job currently is what?
I opened my first Los Pollos Hermanos in Michoacán. And from there, we've expanded into the United States with great success.
Amazing. Describe the dish, please. What is it?
It's chicken.
These are our signature spice curls.
Wow. It's a very complex dish.
Enjoy your meal.
Enjoy your meal. Using a knife and a fork for it.
Visually, they're beautiful.
I'm delighted to hear that.
It's almost like you're cooking beyond your years, so it's a strong form. Back in line.
Sir, if you have a complaint, I suggest you submit it through our email system. We'll be happy to refer you to our website.
Your dish is good, pretty good, but it doesn't deserve a 5.
I have to ask. Why?
I mean, listen, the presentation is a true work of art, but they're not supposed to be that sweet.
You have poor judgment.
That's called life.
In life, like in a plate of fries, sweetness can be deceiving.
John, did you actually watch this? I don't think you watched it, did you?
Right. Let's continue with the rest of you.
Be honest.
Now.
The winner of Breaking Kitchen,
You did?
in addition to becoming my head chef, will win
Thanks.
$737,000.
Is that Christian Bale?
Thank you, sir. So, what do we got?
I like that all the screens are Hell's Kitchen.
Vegas food is, and they are here to understand how good the future generation
What is that?
are. Now,
Oh, yeah. Wasn't there yesterday. Whose cooking station was it?
Are they going to do the poison tequila?
Bring me Jesse.
My altitude's fine, PP. 45,000. I can see it.
For the red team, certainly not my standards. So let's move forward with our signature dish challenge. Remember, it's all about teamwork.
Is he going to try to...
Excuse me.
kill all the, Oh. It's gonna get him.
Oh, shit. We tried to poison you. Because you're an insane, degenerate piece of filth, and you deserve to die.
Son of a bitch! Looking back at the first episode, it became evident that Gus had tampered with the cooking setup introducing poison Zafiro Añejo, a non-standard item overlooked by everyone, including Chef Ramsay.
Sweetness can be deceiving.
Llenen sus bolsillos o váyanse en paz. O vengan a pelear conmigo y mueran. Take him.
He's eating popcorners. Oh, that looks terrible.
Oh man, this is how real this competition is.
Hey, you still with us? Go.
Excuse me, everyone. Could you all please take a moment and join me out here?
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
If any of you wish to seek counseling due to lingering trauma, speak with me privately, and it will be arranged. Despite the difficult circumstances, you all acquitted yourselves impeccably.
Oh, Bliss, it's amazing.
The righteous have no reason to fear. Here, this man has no power. And when they saw that I had no fear of them, they ran, like the cowards they are, back across the border. They will not return. My friends, I promise you that together we will prosper.
We're gonna eat a lot of snacks together.
It's so weird.
You remember my pal, Tim Roberts, APD detective?
Oh, they're gonna do the whole
He's working on a murder case involving two chefs,
Gus
Rob
thing.
Haley and Gail Bedecker, execution style.
They think Hank's crazy.
One morning, workers opened the joint and found their chefs dead. Now, this Gail Bedecker is a bona fide chemistry genius. I mean, he's got degrees.
This is a great scene in the actual show.
So, what's a brainiac like him doing flipping burgers in a restaurant? Anyway, lo and behold, amidst all the hippy-dippy nonsense,
They think he's crazy.
the place itself is in close proximity to their direct
Las
rivals,
Vegas.
another restaurant known as Breaking Kitchen. And we found trace amounts of meth there. Maybe they pissed somebody? Like who? Well, like maybe
This guy.
this guy.
It's supposed to be Gus.
I mean, what do we know about Gordon Ramsay?
Gus Fring.
This whole friend of law enforcement thing?
They look after us, right?
Could be a case of keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. I mean, he's got the money to finance this operation. Maybe he's got the connections too. Maybe, just maybe, he's the mastermind driving the distribution of meth on a grand scale.
Hank, no offense, but I think you're really reaching.
Seth, what are Gordon Ramsay's fingerprints?
A refill, perhaps?
Take a Diet Coke, thank you very much.
Of course.
Doing in Haley and Bedecker's restaurant.
To be continued, it says. Well, I tell you what, John, your video was good, but I liked Waz's better. I really think the tornado scene is pretty cool with what they've done, and it was a good submission. John, I'm so sorry you did not make it out of round one. Waz did. Waz's video was better. So sorry, John. We now have the Elite Eight: Cannonball against Ice Cube, Renaissance against Arctic, Walk against Phoenix, and Waz against Clorix. And out of those 8, we haven't seen like 5 of them. So Ice Cube had the dog video that we saw earlier. That one is going to be going up against this one. By the way, I love stick figure. They're very good.
Florida, right now we'd like to invite a friend to the stage. He goes by the name of Mr. Stephen Marley. Make some noise.
That's what I said, Cannonball. Look at the dog. Oh my gosh, they have a dog on the stage.
There's a natural mystic flowing through the air.
Look at the dog. Oh my gosh. With the little cowboy hat. Just laying there. Are you kidding?
This could be the first trumpet. Might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer. Many more will have to cry. Don't ask me why.
Arctic, it could be like a service dog. Service dogs could do that.
I won't tell no lie.
He's using a trigger pad, like an SPDS, a roll-in SPDS, instead of real timbales, because he was using that for timbales earlier.
Find the answers to all the questions they ask. Yet I know it's impossible to go living through my past.
Hold on.
Can't keep us down.
I want to see that angle again. Hold on.
Yet I know it's impossible
Yeah, he's laying there.
to go living
And he is moving.
through my past. Can't keep us down. Hey, there's a natural mystic blowing through the air.
I've never actually seen them in a video, Cannonball, but I listen to them a lot.
Listen carefully now, you will hear. Oh, there's a natural mystic flowing through the air.
It's a huge event.
Natural mystic flowing through the air.
I know, Brace. I know.
There's a natural mystic blowing through the air.
Oh, he's like chewing on a toy or something. Or he's licking his legs. His little cowboy hat.
Blowing through the air. Well, there's a natural mystic blowing through the air. Such a natural mystic blowing through the air. Yes, there's a natural mystic blowing through the air. Such a natural mystic.
He does have a real timbale. Never mind. That's a real timbale.
Blowing through the air.
I thought he was triggering it.
Yes, there's a natural mystic blowing through the air.
That's a huge place. Said it was in Palm Beach. There you go. I dug it. I liked it. It's going up against Ice Cube's video. I thought the video was fine, Cannonball, but I'm putting Ice Cube's ahead. Ice Cube advances. Sorry, Cannonball. GG Ice Cube. Moving on to the final 4. Now we have Renaissance versus Arctic. Arctic had the Tool video. And so we're going to watch Renaissance's, and then we're going to watch more of Arctic's Tool video, and we'll see which one moves on. Here is Renaissance.
My vision started going south when I was 9 years old. So I have no sight, but I don't call myself blind because I see things in ways that other people can't see People always want to know how I can determine different cards. My thumbs and my fingers can feel things that other hands can't. I now have 10 eyeballs. I'm a card mechanic. I demonstrate how many ways you can be cheated at cards. A card mechanic is somebody who controls the outcome of a card game. And the techniques for the card table are literally 1,000 times more difficult to develop than the techniques used to perform card magic. Ever since I started karate, people say, "You're a black belt? How can you possibly fight?" I haven't missed a workout in 45 years and 2 weeks. And we all have obstacles. All of us. You know what I consider the worst disability of all? Procrastination and laziness. Give me blindness over that any day of the week.
I don't care for this guy.
Welcome the amazing Richard Turner.
Penn, Teller, can you join me at my table, please? Certainly. Penn over here, Teller on this side.
I don't know, he just seems a little pretentious,
Penn,
John.
A pleasure.
An honor.
A pleasure. Well, howdy. I love it when the audience shows up. Well, I'm Richard Turner, and I represent why you should never play cards with strangers. As you heard, I'm not a magician. I'm what's known as a card mechanic, but what I do can appear very magical.
A card mechanic.
This is not to fool you yet, gentlemen. This is just to educate the audience. So when you play poker, blackjack, bridge, hold'em, whatever the game, you want to make sure the cards are evenly mixed. This is basic casino procedure, which is what is known as riffle. Riffle. You're supposed to do what's called a block cut or a strip cut. Another riffle, a cut. That is basic casino procedure. Now, in a private game, that's where the hustlers hang out. Here's something you never do when you play for money. Never shuffle with one hand. It makes the other players nervous. And when they see you shuffle with one hand followed by a one-hand flip around cut, they get up and run. You're left playing with yourself. Right, Ben?
Exactly. I know what that's like.
Now, Ben, how many times would you say I shuffle and cut this deck?
Oh,
6 or 7?
6, 7, yeah.
Let's see if this deck is evenly mixed. Does that look pretty even, Pen? Do we have ace through king through ace, king through ace? Did I shuffle it back into perfect numerical order?
I think you did, yeah.
Oh, well, we did it then, Pen. Thank you. Pen, would you do me a favor? Reach in and pull out a card. Just any random card. Okay. Tell me when you got one.
I got one.
All right. Square up this mess here. I'm going to show you a few moves. Hand me the card face up.
Face up.
Face up. So tell the audience what you picked.
7 of hearts.
Watch the 7 of hearts.
I'm watching.
I'm going to show you how I can magically keep his 7 on top by dealing underneath the top card. Watch face up. This is called dealing seconds, but you have to deal the cards as neatly as if you're dealing from the top. Watch, I'll deal it.
How's he doing that?
Super slow motion.
Okay, I do like him now.
Super slow motion.
I like the guy again.
7
We're back.
on top. See, the dealer will hit the other players. I'm playing blackjack. I have a 14. Watch face up. See how the card stays as the second card kind of melts through the deck. Here's one-handed. Now, when the card is face down, see, you can't tell you've been swindled. Isn't that fun?
I like that Pen's clapping so much because he's seen everything.
Now, y'all saw that I had a full deck of cards here. Pen, I want you to take this half and give it a casino wash. Face up. And Teller, you take this half. I want the audience to see cards being randomly scrambled, mixed, screwed up in every possible way you can.
Okay.
Got it? May I have your cards there, Pen? Let's wash those. Teller, would you wash those two halves together, please? Square them up for us, Teller. And then turn them face down. And when you're done, shuffle them in any fashion you like. Tell me when you're done. And when you're done, set them face down in front of me. All right. Pen.
Sir.
You are going to be my interpreter.
Okay.
I'm going to ask a few questions of Teller. You're going to tell me if he nods his head yes, or if he nods his head no.
Okay.
If you understood what I said, nod yes.
He said yes.
All right, we're in business. Have you ever played in a private game where it's your deal, it's Penn's deal, it's my deal? You know what I'm talking about. Dealer, deck is passed around the table.
Yes, he knows what you're talking about. Right. No, he doesn't play cards.
Very smart. Now, if this works, it'll almost look like magic because it'll appear as if nothing happened. I'm going to do the same thing you just watched. Riffle. And once again, you guys just scrambled these cards.
We did.
Riffle. And then again, you're supposed to do what's called a strip, cut, another riffle, and a cut. Now, we're going to deal a hand of hold'em. Penn, you're going to tell me how many players step up to the table. And mind you, we're doing this after the deck has been shuffled and cut.
Okay.
5, 6, or 7. Pick a number.
6.
6 players. 1, 2.
Trex, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have what's called a burn, and we have what's called the flop.
Yep.
Penn, what are those 3 cards? Tell the audience.
My favorite 3 of clubs, followed by the Jack of Spades and the King of Spades.
And we have a burn, and we have what's called the turn. What is that card?
That's the 6 of Spades.
And we have a burn, and we have what's called the river. What is that?
That's the King of Hearts.
Now, Penn, you can take any one of these hands here. Tell her these are yours. Don't let anyone see your cards. And let's see if you go ahead and turn over a few hands and see.
Any hand I want?
Any hand you want.
Okay, I've turned over the second hand.
And what do you have?
And I'll turn them all over, as a matter of fact.
What the heck? What the heck? Turn them all over. See, and I'll tell you this: no matter how good those hands are, they're not going to beat my partner Teller's hand.
Yeah, we got a queen and a 4, so.
Nothing really exciting. Would you clear those tables?
I sure will.
Clear that table. All right. Let me have your cards there, Teller. You can let go. He was afraid I was going to steal them. Now, once again, you shuffled and cut, chose
Yes, we did.
6 players.
We did.
Let's see what Teller has in the pocket. Penn, what is that?
That's a king.
And what is that?
That's 4 kings. King.
The nuts. Once again, you shuffled and cut. You chose 6 players. And so on that board, we ended up with 4 kings, right?
Yes, we did.
Well, gentlemen, you can now go back to your huddle and see if you can reconstruct, leaving out the 13 different methods, techniques, and controls it took to take that wash shuffle deck to deal that pat hand to my partner. Oh, and Teller, if I perhaps fooled you, do you want to communicate with me? My right ear reads lips. Anyway, hope you all had fun, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you.
How about that?
Richard Turner.
Let me clean up my mess out of the way.
Fantastic. Here's some more.
Thank you.
No problem.
And you and I get to go
Miss
visit.
us.
Yeah.
We got nothing to say. He fooled us.
Oh my
Get your
God.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Never seen moves like
Thank you. That's years and years. You know.
Oh, yeah, I know. You got the trophy here. I want to make this very clear to you, Richard. This trophy we're giving you, it says on it, on the bottom of our hearts.
It says F you, but it says fool us.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow.
He's now banned from every casino. Well, he's not doing the dealing in casinos. All right, we are, let's see. Hold on. From top of descent. Hold on. 75 miles, you all. We've got to hurry. We're going to be descending in 75 miles. So that video is going up against Arctic's tool video, which we didn't finish, so we'll give Arctic another few minutes.
Tool holder. I think actually this is the one that I'm least appreciate, Jamie, because I hate magnets. Because when you are in a blacksmith workshop, you are covered by steel dust, covered in steel dust, and everything that's a
This
magnet
sounds like the
just
exact same guy
any
from
tool you end up putting on
the British
magnetic
Kids
tool
eating.
holder can often then end up getting magnetized, and then you have tools that are magnetized. It's the worst thing. So this. An electric screwdriver. This is just like Christmas, Jamie. You know how like Christmas is all about getting gifts that you would never buy for yourself, but like you might be interested if it kind of came up. It just happens to be that, you know, I paid for the gifts. Feel that. Some good feeling rubber, actually.
This is the testing wall.
This is the testing wall. Will it screw? Wow, mate, that's really impressive. Magnets. Bloody magnets.
Well, that's pretty cool. If you work a lot. Oh, one fell off.
With it on, are you?
What's up next, Jamie?
Another magnet.
Right, this is for that. Yeah, fine, it's kind of useful.
I heard you like magnets, so I got you another magnet.
This is the exception to the rule. I have always wanted one of these. Like what, you just like sweep it over?
That's pretty cool. Not that I would ever have a use for that.
Fine, we'll keep it.
Right, do you want the most expensive piece I bought? £65.
Nice was.
Gets you a tilting vice.
A milling tilting vice. You know what this reminds me of, Jamie? The very first vice that I bought for my very first Bridgeport. You know, like when you get a Bridgeport and you're looking at machine vices, you say to yourself, oh goodness, a tilting vice looks like it could be really good. Imagine if I have to tilt something. Better to have and not need than need and not have. You wouldn't want to be the sorry sod with a regular machine vice, would you? Well, a regular machine vice is way more rigid. If you're getting into machining, do not buy one of these unless you absolutely need it.
So is that all is holding it?
Yeah, that's why it's not great. Oh, mate, look at that. It's already got a crack in it. Can't win them all, Jamie.
Right, this one is a nice to have. Because you use this all the time and you can never find it.
Oh, no, can never have too many of these. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Feels plenty sharp. The branded ones of these, all right? If I can find it. That's kind of ironic, isn't it? Where is it? Ah, it's right there. This authentic one, £22. £6.50?
£6.80.
Oh, good guess. Oh, brilliant, Jamie. Yep.
Isn't that cool?
Yep, it's absolutely brilliant. It's a little ratchet bit driver. That's phenomenal. £5.50.
£1.36.
Get out. How? Look, it's got a gear. It's got then this little machine component. But I've got no clue how that is possible to be made for that little money. Ooh, Jamie, I've got a great spot for this. Thank you. Brilliant. In case you ever lose one, you can find your angle with this.
I thought it was metal, it's just cheap plastic.
Yeah. Proper crap construction. Is it saying it's level?
Not perfectly.
Uh-oh. It's so awful that I don't think it deserves to be here in the workshop, but I don't think I can throw it away. It might be useful one day. What do we have here? You got more magnets. Ugh.
Dude, when you're taking something apart, you just put the screws and stuff in there and you don't tip it over or lose them or anything.
And then the screws become magnetized.
Yeah, exactly.
And I want to throw them through a wall. Fine, it's a decent gift. It'll be useful.
This one's a 10 out of 10 gift, right? If you're forging something under the power hammer and you want to protect your face, you need this.
This is like a Squid Games mask. What on earth? Look at those bad boys.
You're forging away, stuff's hitting you in the face. It's all good, because you've got your Squid Game mask on.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Jamie.
Phoenix, that's funny.
Bloody Guy Fawkes. What are you giving it, 11 out of 10?
I've never seen anything worse in my life. I think this is a rip-off of one of the Hacksmith's products. Needs gas. Do I have a gas canister here for it? Maybe. You reckon BB gun gas?
Just CO2 there, isn't it?
I might have broken it.
It's like a lightsaber.
Whoa! Mate! Oh, it needs to be in like the shade a little bit. How does it make those colors? If it lights the forge, it can stay. What do we have here? Oh, and another magnets. But, Jamie, good purchase. Can never have too many soft jaws for the vice. That's neat. I like that they've got little things in there already. Oh, this is definitely going to come in useful. Little super soft vice jaws. Thank you very much. Yes! It's a fammer!
A what?
Would you look at that? You can forge with a fist. Good job.
You just turn the forge off. But look at that.
Ooh! I haven't had one of these for years. That is a thermometer. See how hot I am.
Off the charts.
Thank you, Jamie. 36 degrees, 108. Inside of the forge is 460. I remember these things were fairly
expensive. That thing works well.
But is this less than £10?
£5.57.
You're joking. That is nuts. Delightful gift, Jamie. Ooh!
So if you've ever wondered what a £7 angle grinder is like, then,
£7.
then that's...
This is $10.
This is what you get.
How is it possible to make that? Well, when you look at it. I don't know at all how it's possible to make that. No matter how crap it is, I don't know how it's possible to make that for that money.
I mean, for 10 bucks, look at this. 10 pounds, whatever. 15 bucks.
Let's put a reputable disc on instead of this. Look at that adorable handle. The cable is actually thicker than the cable on my expensive Bosch grinder. Ready? Doesn't have a button. Mate, it does.
Why is he so freaked out?
I've never seen that.
That is dodgy.
That's terrifying. There is no way that is legal to use in a workplace in England. Yeah! On principle, I should throw it away, because that is so dangerous. Not safe to have. All right, all
Yeah,
right.
bad spot for a switch is right.
It's a TIG filler pusher. Another one. Look at that. All right, you ready? Rod goes in, rod comes out. And while you're TIG then, I don't have the dexterity for this. Then while you're TIG welding, you can push your wire in as it gets used up. I feel like that uses an almost equal amount of dexterity as just pushing the wire by hand, though.
Right, and finally, this thing that we charged actually got 2 more.
Oh my, wow. Oh, we can compare them side by side. Doesn't zoom in anymore. It doesn't focus very well. How close do you have to be? Wow, you've got to get right up to it.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, you literally have to rest this bezel on the surface for it to be in focus. You can actually see a surprising amount. You can see the surface finish on my welding table.
That's pretty cool.
Here? Oh, I think that might be better quality. There is definitely a time and place where I could use these. If I'd hand sanded something, I could use it to check the surface finish, look for any scratches.
How much do you think?
£5.50, £8.60.
15 quid each.
They were 15 quid each. Jamie, what a rip-off. Why'd you do that with my money?
This one was 23 smackaroonies, though.
Goodness. Oh, it's got a focusing knob. Look at that. Thank goodness you bought me this microscope, Jamie. Otherwise, I would never be able to see that. This, that. These are the best acquisitions. However, I don't think I would spend £500 again just to get them. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.
I enjoyed that video. That was going up against Renaissance. So I have to give you a winner between Renaissance and Arctic. Renaissance had the Penn and Teller, and Arctic had the Tool video. Now, the Tool video was really good. But is it a video that I would watch again? I think it's one of those that once you watch, you've seen the tools and there's no need. Like, okay, I've seen them. So I'm going to give the nod to Renaissance. I did really enjoy the Penn and Teller video. The guy was really good. He was great. So Renaissance moves on. And that leaves us with 4 final videos. Now, I have to start descending. So I'm going to do that right now. Give me a second. They want me to go to 5,000. They also are changing my runway. So I need to change this. We're doing runway 29. I'll do vectors for now. They might tell me something different later. VSAC 4. Yes. Activate. Okay. Zoom in. Okay. We're still 136 miles away, but they did want me to go on and start descending. So, Walk is going up against Phoenix. Now, we haven't seen either of these videos. So here is Walk. Dirty Loops. Nice, Chrissy. His voice is so good, isn't it? It's so hard to do Stevie Wonder. Drummer's so good too. Just three amazing musicians.
He spends the life walking the streets of New York City. He's almost dead from breathing that pollution. He tried and fought, but to him is no solution. Living just enough for the city. I hope you hear inside my voice of sorrow, and that it motivates you to make a better tomorrow. This place is screwed up, and the way could be much colder. If we don't change, the world will soon be over. Living just enough.
Take some time to set up and take down. Yes. Yes.
Fliggity 1169, contact Montreal Center 132 decimal tree.
Just a beast. His singles are so fast. It's just crazy. Yeah, he's really amazing. Shadow.
Just enough for the city.
Who's the best musician in the group? I don't know. No idea. They're all just so good at what they do. Now, I will tell you, they are playing with a track. I know there's 3 of them, but they are playing with a track. There's hand claps going on in the background. There's like a little kind of tinkling, like a king, 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 king. It's kind of hard to explain. So they are playing with some sort of track in the background to make it sound a little bit more full, but it's still very, very good. Like even that just enough. Like they're doing that with harmonies. See, like right now he's not singing. So there's definitely stuff added. It's still great. It doesn't matter. There's also another bass line going on underneath it. Like he's soloing, but there is a bass line going on underneath it as well. All right. That was Walk. Very good. Just remember, keep an open mind on my video. It's the complete opposite. It's comedians singing and not professional musicians. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's something I would rather watch again. That's all that matters. Would I rather watch it again?
For more Taskmaster, subscribe now.
There you go. So it was Walk's Dirty Loops video or Phoenix's of that. And I would say if I'm going to watch it again, I'm going to watch Walk's. I'm so sorry, Phoenix. Advancing Walk. I think that's our airport. I'm just flying over it and coming back, I guess. But let me just make sure. Oh, we're going to be going to the right and then coming back in. Okay, I see. Hold on a second. Where is the barometer? Where's that altimeter? Where are you? Where do I switch the altimeter? That sucks, nerd. Where is... I don't know where Walk is. Brace, do you know where Walk is? Where is... that altimeter? I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Thank goodness. Okay, it's on. Expect oh my gosh, Arnav Zulu. Okay, hold on. Arrival 29. Oh, I am doing Arnav Zulu. That's good. With the Kinlo transition. Okay. So Walk moves on and we'll be going up against no, Renaissance, you're not going up against Walk, you're going up against Ice Cube. Ice Cube against Renaissance, and then Walk against the winner of Waz and Clorix. Waz did the Wizard of Oz video. I think I have time. I'm going to try to do this quick. I think I have time for Clorix's. Let me see how long Clorix's video is. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So this is going up against Waz's Wizard of Oz video.
Best drummer.
It says wicked drummer loses his mind on drum set.
This is Eugene McBride. We picked up the 90s mix because I seen my sister over here. She was getting a boogie on. And the dance floor's been open. We almost on our way out the door. But Eugene McBride is about to get busy. I need y'all to put a lot of energy over in this corner. This is what we came
I can't tell what he's saying.
Eugene, take your time, bro.
He's using that trigger pad for toms. He's spending too much time trying to change scenes on that trigger pad. I like that the sax has a Cincinnati Reds hat. Well, yeah, why wouldn't the cameraman zoom in on him? There we go. He's just doing a ton of sextuplets and changing feet and hands. Yeah, he's crazy. I'm more impressed with the others coming in at the right time. More than him playing. Doing the same stuff, changing what he's using. That's just it's very physical. You could tell that he was getting tired at the end.
Eugene McBride, Antoine Kirkland.
Yeah, I mean, he's really good. Listen, don't get me wrong, he's really, really good. However, Clorix, I would have Waz's Wizard of Oz video move ahead going up against Wog Ninja. I need to land this plane and then I'll give you the final four. I have to do this. We gotta land. How many miles are we away from landing? 11. Are we too high? Oh yeah, we're supposed to be down to 4. Crap. Let's use speed brakes.
Prediction.
Sorry, that was muted. Okay, it says GP, and it looks like we have the glide path, so now do we descend? Yes, we are descending. Roar! Yeah, they're pretty cool, right, Phoenix? Just making sure I've done everything else right. 4.8 miles out. Might have to go Lexington to Newfoundland for the next video, Turney. Newfoundland. This was a really quick flight. A lot quicker than I expected. Clork's taking down the crappy video redeem. How about that? All right, here we go. We've got full flaps, gears down. Speed is right. We're still on the glide path. Look at him just look at you. All right, autopilot's off. I feel like we're coming in a little too high. A little bit of a floater.
Fliggity 1169, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, Fliggity 1169.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fliggity here welcomes you to this place here. The local time can be seen on one of the clocks in the terminal and the current weather by looking out the window. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seat rope fastened and keep the aisle clear until we're parked at the gate. The captain will then turn off the fasten seatbelt sign indicating that it is safe to stand. Please use caution when opening the overhead compartments and removing items since articles may have shifted during flight. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. The next time you get the insane urge to go blasting through the skies in a pressurized metal tube, we hope you'll remember that nobody loves you
And your money.
like Fliggity Air.
Yeah, I don't know where Walk is. Cannonball was here earlier. Cannonball's been playing Tarkov, so we've lost Cannonball a little bit. He was here earlier. Need to figure out my sim brief, figure out why it miscalculates fuel all the time. I don't know. High five, Bliss. High five. Landing rate was 76. Excuse me. Oh, gosh. Oh.
Achoo! Bless you!
Fliggity 1169, contact ground 121.9er.
Ground 121.9er, Fliggity 1169.
It's a cool looking airport, isn't it? Oh, wow, the inside of this looks great. Jeez. And they're animated? Some of them. Look at that. Oh, that was cool. The way that, look at how that blurs that. That's a really neat texture. about that? I see what you did there, Ice Cube. Frames get a little rough at times, but that's normal for me. It's, look at this. I mean, it's a really large area, too. Give me 1 second. Sorry, hold on. Here, nerd, hold on. Here's the link. This is the second time we've done this one, too. It's really detailed. It's pretty cool.
Putting it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault!
A lot of PDA. So yeah, pretty nice. Sorry, I wanted to catch up. Phoenix said I had to explain to my Uber driver tonight what I was watching. When I told him he could not wrap his head around a music teacher doing flight sim, I said, don't worry. We also do video tournaments in GeoGuessr. Don't worry, no names were used. Nah, it's fine. I mean, why would he understand? I know. Probably had no idea. It's pretty funny that you were doing that, Phoenix. Watching it in the Uber, and he's like, what are you doing? It's like John watching the stream at a UFC fight. We have to finish this video tournament, okay? So I'm gonna go on and exit the sim. And the 4 videos remaining, and it'll be quick, the 4 videos remaining are Ice Cube, Renaissance, Walk, and Woz. John said it's not on during live rounds. No, I know. I know. It's still funny. Friends and I had to explain to an Uber driver that we were hosting a convention for Marvel Snap and streaming it on Twitch. That was tough, Arctic said. Okay. Ice Cube had the video about his dog. Renaissance had Penn and Teller. Ice Cube's video was really, really good. Again, it would be hard for me to keep watching it, and because of that, I'm going to have Renaissance advance. Sorry, Ice Cube. You're right. Your video was wonderful. Ice Cube. I mean, it was great. I mean, it was great. It was a really, really good video. Walk had the Dirty Loops video, and Woz had the Wizard of Oz. I would say we've had Dirty Loops before. I thought the Wizard of Oz was pretty unique. So Woz, I would advance you to the final. So that means we have Renaissance's Penn and Teller video and Woz's Wizard of Oz video. Yeah, wild final. Both videos really good. You never know, right? You never know. Between those two videos, which one would I watch again? Probably Renaissance's. Renaissance is your winner. How about it, Renaissance? GG. Thought the Penn and Teller video was really good. That guy ended up being really cool. How about it? $5K to Renaissance is correct. Waz had a really good video, though. Waz, I would say that's the farthest you've made it into that, right? Thought that was really good, Waz. I just thought the Penn and Teller one was really, really good. Very cool. And Nerd says a music video has now not won 8 months in a row. FYI, everyone. Huh. I didn't know that. It's funny, Nerd. I like that Nerd's keeping track of it. Nerd's got a little poster over off to the left where he just checks it off. And another. And another. Another reason for me to hate Penn and Teller. No, Penn and Teller are great. Bray says we've got to find better music. The Dirty Loops video was good. It's just that I also like to have a little bit more variety because we've seen them before, you know. That puts Renaissance in first over Clorix by 210 points. How about that? That's a solid win there, Renaissance. Has Bob and Bev been submitted to the tourney? I don't know. It's a good question. John, do you know that answer? We are done for the night. Tomorrow, we will do something. I'm not sure. I don't know. We've been doing some unique things lately, so we'll see what they are. I don't know if it'll be a GA, if it'll be another airline, if it'll be photo mode. We've had some other things we've been doing. So we'll see. So, Flig recommended the coughing Bob and Bev for the tourney. It might have won. It could have won. The cough was so good. It was really good. We are done for the night, you all. Hope you all had a good time. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you. Come back tomorrow. We'll do it again. Let me see who we're going to raid. Let me see.
Has anybody got a dime? I don't know. Somebody's got to go back and get a shitload of dimes.
We're going to go say hello to We Fly Daily. Raven, thank you for the bits. Let's go say hi to We Fly Daily. All right, everybody. Thanks again for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. Hope to see you all tomorrow night.
Will everybody please leave? I want everyone out!
Pliggity 1976 out.